As we get ready to trade Friday, July 2nd, going into a long holiday weekend with U.S. markets closed on Monday in observance of the 4th of July, with the rest of the world still trading. And in typical fashion, we see a new all-time high and new all-time closing high as we headed into the close today for the first trading day of January. Okay, thank God. July. When last we spoke, we had a little bit of a low of the day here on Tuesday of this week, sprang out of that, settled sideways, and from here we're rallying for the second day in a row on a new all-time high and new all-time closing high. Here it is on the roadmap, and you can see that our new all-time high that reached 43.2086 is a little look above one of the two targets that I gave you at 43.1950. That's the plus 15% mark on the year. Our all-time closing high today, 43.1994. We have a little gap left in our wake here to Wednesday's close. That was the June and Q2 close, and it's a little bit of a gap, 42.9750. So as we go into trading for Friday, it's the long holiday weekend. As I've been telling you all week, 85% of the time in the past, we rally in these 2 days going into the 4th of July holiday. So I think that we're probably going to tack on a few more points tomorrow, maybe go for our 43.26 level, the other target that I gave you. And if we push a little higher than that, maybe we'll tap out at the 43.35 option strike. But still, 43.26 isn't bad either. If you took the 4,300 calls that I was telling you to buy all week, starting from last weekend's video, those were worth 20 bucks plus change today after getting into them at the $8 window. That's how we play the S&P 500. We don't play for a dollar profit. We play for doubles and triples of what we put in. So if we go to 43.26 tomorrow, that's going to be a triple on your $8 investment in that 4,300 call. If we were to pull back instead a little bit tomorrow, maybe we would keep an inside day, and then maybe we would pick up some steam at the end of the day, make a new high, an all-time high going into the close. Or maybe we come out of the gate strong and then fizzle as the day goes on as people take money off the table ahead of the long holiday weekend. But at any rate, the range that we have set so far for July remains this range that we set today on Thursday, with a low at the 4,300 handle, and a little gap to fill at the June close and the second quarter and the first half of the year close. If we break down below this stuff, you can see we have kind of like a sideways movement here that had been building all week long around the 42.90s, maybe 42.80 to 42.90. As long as that holds, we're going to continue to pump higher. If this were to break, then maybe we're going to come down here and we're going to fill this little gap back here to last Thursday's close, and the 10-day simple moving average is moving up right into there. So you must know where this 10-day simple moving average is, because if that were to break, then we're going to go all the way to the 20-day. The 10-day is rising out of this bigger gap that we left last week, and the 20-day is well into it, and by the time we get to next week, this will rise up out of this gap as well. So we will have the protection of the 10 and the 20-day simple moving average, trying to keep this big gap open back to the Wednesday, June 23rd close. Okay, so hope that all makes sense. Let's take one more quick look as well at our simplified daily chart. Starting tomorrow, the median line of our bull fork rises over 4,500. The bottom of our bull fork, as I told you earlier this week, is right in line with the 50-day. Right now, it is literally simpatico with it, but it's going to rise a little bit above the 50-day simple moving average tomorrow and continue on until we see maybe a little more increased bend in this 50-day simple moving average line. So that's going to be your safety net. If we were to break the 10 and the 20-day simple moving average, we want to see the bottom of this bull fork hold. As long as the bottom of that bull fork holds, we are shooting for 4,500 plus off in the distance. One more thing I want to say is that I am taking a week off because I am moving. Not only do I work full-time now, but I get to move. Isn't my life fun? So I'm not going to have any videos or any charts or any updates or any comments for you until the weekend after the 4th of July. So not this weekend, but the weekend of maybe the 10th. And that's provided that don't lose my router in the move and my internet is all set up at my new house. Okay, I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful holiday weekend, and I hope you made some money on those $4,300 4,300 S&P 500 calls that I was telling you to buy all the way back at the weekend video. Hope you've made some money this week. As always, good luck and good trading.